Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmanian show.
Tasmanian show.
Tasmanian show.
You already know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing. And if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. And today, we're talking about more journalism beef. We got Ebro versus Rosenberg, which is kind of strange because I just talked about Charlamagne versus academics. So you know they was on Hot 97. Shout out to Mero on the morning show. They're not there anymore. They're now podcasting and doing their thing in the YouTube space. I don't know what's going on with this journalism war, the Joe Buddens, the Charlamagnes. Everybody's just beefing about journalism and shit like that. It doesn't make any sense. But recently they got into it. And I thought they was just joking, but there was no filter. And it's like, you know, there's something going on there. But basically they were responding to the whole situation. You got these journalists talking about the other journalists. So that Rosenberg and Ebro are talking about the Charlamagne sit down with academics. I don't get the shit, but let's just get into the clip right now and see what it is that he's talking about.
One other interesting thing, though, while I saw the commentary moving around that everyone was like, wow, Charlamagne made academics look stupid, which is not a huge shock based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlamagne took a huge L in that I really never knew up until a clip hit my algorithm that he was legitimately like deep in with Roc Nation. I thought that was
hearing a clip is like, okay, we're talking about who made who look stupid. My thing is that, like, what did Jay-Z say? Never argue with a fool because from a distance you can't tell who's who. Like, we're talking about how somebody made somebody look stupid. I don't know why everybody got these issues with Charlamagne. I remember when people had the issues with Charlamagne when he came up under Wendy Williams, not came up under, but just was working with Wendy, and how toxic they said that he was, and then he went on to mental health and doing all these different, people always got something to say. So you know you're doing something, Charlamagne. So shout out to you. But then the shit gets a little bit deeper. Pause. They start arguing about having rich friends and investments, and it just sounds like I want to be a part of a gang. Like I don't really know what it is. Like I said, like this is my second time talking about some journalists, talking about other journalists, and like yo, just mind your business. There's space for everybody. It's abundance. God gave us life so we can have it more abundantly. But this is where we start to get into the argument about investments and Roc Nation and Charlamagne. It's just making everything that they're doing look even greater. So let's just get into them talking about Charlamagne and the whole breakdown.
Important that Charlamagne can't comment cleanly on Roc Nation. Like, this isn't about foreign governments. Like, so what? What's the big compromise?
And for that matter, right? If it's a legitimate investment. If I make a legitimate investment in something, and I put my money up, and there's documents signed, I can say what the fuck I want to say. Like, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my money. I can say what the fuck I want to say. It's my...
Yo, it's crazy you just threw out you don't have money to invest in me. That was wild. Out of nowhere. You're like, you don't even have anything to invest in anything.
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything, so I didn't know if that's what you're doing with your money.
But that's still a crazy thing to throw at someone.
No, it's not.
I mean, I know. I'm telling you, no one in that world. You're a cool guy club in the industry. Bro, I've never been in it.
Make a phone call.
I'll be honest. Part of me wants to be, and part of me is like, I don't like that crowd.
Well, then you got to make a decision. If you want to make investments with people making money, you got to make some relationships. So do you have money to invest or not? Because if you did, you would make a phone call and be like, yo, what are you guys working on?
You did it again. No, that's two separate things. There's having money to invest, and then there's, am I good? Either A, do I want to play those games with people, and am I good at playing those games with people? I don't think I'm particularly good at it. I don't think I think I'm judgmental, and I can be like, I don't want to be a part of that crowd. You suck it up and hang around people you don't like to do those things. I don't think I can.
I'm not gonna lie, just watching that was just weird. Like, and you can kind of see Rosenberg's sensitivity. And Ebro made a point. In business, like, yo, it's business and personal. You could look at a Jim Jones and a Cameron, right? Like, Cam is always saying that, yo, you taking it business, it's business. But I feel like Jim might be having a personal side of it. I think that when it comes down to whatever it is, you have to really establish, is this business or is it personal? Because I've went through things recently where I'm thinking that we're here to handle business, but you got some personal type of gripe against me. And that's what it feels like Rosenberg is explaining. Like, yo, like, I would like to invest and I would like to do certain things, but I think that if I don't like you, I can't get money with you. Me, yo, money, like, I'm not, all money ain't good money, but you're going to have to be able to compartmentalize. You might have a job with somebody that you dislike. You're going to quit every job you don't like because you don't want to get the money with them. That don't make any sense. So even hearing him saying that about that, like, yo, like, I don't think that I could. So it's like, which one is it? Do you want to hang out with the people and you want to invest Rosenberg, or you don't? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know where it gets at, but him even being offended by him saying you ain't got no money to invest, because I guess I can see from Ebro's standpoint, it's like, what are we talking about? Like, you over here so worried about, oh, Charlamagne can do this with Roc Nation. But it's like, in my head, the way I'm looking at it, it's like Charlamagne can invest with Roc Nation, but you can't. And you want to, but you don't know if you want to. So you want to talk about it. It's weird. It's weird. And then it goes crazy because they start cursing each other the fuck out. Like, it's wild. I'm like, damn, that's how you talking. And it seems like it could be frustrating. And you could even hear Rosenberg's voice cracking. Like, I feel like that shit really made him feel away, because it's like, yo, you don't think that you can do that, but I'm pretty sure you have to interview people you don't like in life. Let's just go ahead and just put that out there. You're not going to like everybody. So go ahead and just pack that shit up. Your teacher, your job, whoever. There's certain decisions you can make about who you date in certain places, but everybody is not going to be for everybody. And you got to learn that it's not going to be personal. Sometimes you just got to go to work and handle your fucking business. But they were at work handling business, and this shit got personal.
We're wrestlers. You do it to do sports. You do it all day anyways. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
You're just talking.
Do I have to do more of it, though?
If you want to make some money, what the fuck,
You
man?
do have to choose where you want to go.
Yeah, but you have to do it always with people that you don't fuck with?
Who has the money?
And not always, unless you find some cool
Find
people
some
that you
people
do
with
wanna
money
invest
that you
in.
like.
But, you know.
I don't know.
Because how about this?
Right.
That's why I said you don't have money to invest. Because you're not actively doing it.
But that's
not a slight.
It
That's
feels
your,
like a
you wouldn't be having this convo with me if you had money to invest.
You
would have been made phone calls, or you would have been hanging out with people that
why
you
do you
like.
not realize-
Because it makes it sound like
No.
Rosenberg's broke.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you sound like a dick. Shut the fuck up.
No, you sound like a dick.
No, you
No,
don't.
you sound like an
realize
asshole.
the words you use.
No, you're
You're
sound
saying
like an
I don't
asshole.
have money.
Because
Bitch, shut the fuck
no,
up.
you're a bitch.
No,
you're a
I'm
hoe.
not.
You know why? Let me tell you
Okay.
why you're a
You're
hoe.
being an
Let me
asshole.
tell you why you're a
You
hoe.
use
Let me
language.
tell you
No,
why
you're not
you're a
gonna
hoe.
keep using-
Let me
Stop.
tell you why you're a hoe.
But you
Because you
use-
just called me a bitch
Yeah,
for
but-
no reason.
No, it is for a reason.
No, it's not. It's because you're being a hoe because you don't know how to invest.
That's different.
You don't
so
know.
then say that. I listened to you about
Because you
shit like
don't
that.
have money to invest.
Yo, my man, what's wrong?
That just turned up. You a bitch and you a hoe because you ain't got no money to invest. It seemed like, I don't know if them Hot 97 checks is slowing up. I hope YouTube is looking good over there, because it's like, what the fuck are y'all yelling about and arguing about? Like, it seems like, I don't know if there's some money issues just in general over there, because we're arguing about somebody else's ability to be able to invest, and y'all are probably thinking, how the fuck can Charlamagne do all of this and you're not in the space to do? Like, it's like, what are we arguing about? It, like, just hearing it, it's like you're mad about Charlamagne's like, as I'm sitting here talking about it, I feel goofy, like, you know what I'm saying, looking at them, and I'm just like, yo, why are y'all getting at each other like that? Like, y'all went from having a Hot 97 show, and now y'all are arguing about other journalists and their ability to be able to invest with Jay-Z. It's like, I know journalism, we got to talk about different things, but this right here, it's just a bad look. That's not good at all. And at the end of the day, respect is respect. Like, calling somebody a bitch, because what I don't like is that we all have words, right? And then sometimes people get upset and they just say offensive things because they lack the diction and the vocabulary to say something different. You a bitch, like, you a hoe. And it's just like, that's all you got. But if sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me, then there's nothing you can say about me, because I know who I am. Like, when you're really in tune with who you are, like, I'm not saying words don't hurt, but when you know who you are, my mom gave me that type of, courage. And I just think as journalism, this is classless for the platform and radio. And just like an example, it's like, yo, there's people in the media space that like, come on, we got to do better than that. So if anything, I just think whatever it is, shit happens, but we got to be able to like put that together. I don't like seeing it. And I hate how they're talking to each other. No, there's no one person that's bigger than the program. And I don't think that anybody, like, for whatever. But before we get out of here, there's one more clip. You can see Rosenberg. He seems a little emotional just about the whole thing or whatever. But like, I just want to send healing energy. I hope they get everything worked out, because communication could save a nation.
You don't.
You keep saying the same
You
thing.
don't.
But you don't know that.
Bro,
Stop.
and I'm going to keep calling you a bitch if you
Stop.
keep saying that.
Oh
Listen,
my
man.
Bro,
God.
stop.
Listen. If you
Stop
had money
saying
to
that.
invest,
Stop.
if you had money to invest,
Stop saying
you wouldn't
that.
be talking like you're talking right now.
No, it's because I don't understand the disrespect repeatedly, bro.
Because
And you're
you
wrong.
sound nuts.
That I said I don't know people.
No, you
I don't
said-
I don't know this crowd.
No,
You're like, well, you don't have
what
money.
crowd? There is no crowd. There's people that have money and you talk to them. That's it.
Both of you guys sound like dicks.
You
Just stop.
But you just don't understand when you say things that are incredibly slighting. How do you not know that? It's like the Drake thing over and over again. You say shit and you go, why? I didn't. Bro, I'm not mad at you. You just kept saying, all I said was the Roc Nation thing. I don't understand it. I don't know people like that. And you go, well, it's because you don't have money to invest. How in hip hop? How would that sound?
Because if you had money to invest, you would talk to people and say, hey, I got some money to invest. Who do you know that is something going on that would be interesting?
And bro,
because you already are around people that do this. That's the point.
But you keep saying it wrong intentionally.
Yeah,
Why
I
do you
think
not know?
You just keep telling him.
And I'm sorry I called you a bitch.
It's me trying to invest. It's mean.
It's me, and it's me trying to, and I'm being now mean back to you because you're being an asshole. I don't think you're a bitch. But what you're doing is bitchy. Bro, I have money. I invested in boring places like Edward Jones. I don't call you and your friends. I don't know them. I don't know those people. They never treated me like that. That's it. You keep saying if you had money. No, I have money. I give it to random boring firms and I invested in little things.
I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to like just watching that kind of just drain me right now because it feels to me like this is a conversation that y'all could have had personally and not on the radio, and you might have forgot where you were at that time. Like all this back and forth about clocking another man's pockets, all this pocket watching. Just go get your money. Put your cell phone. Like why are y'all even doing all of that? Like for real, not too much on Charlamagne. Shout out to Charlamagne, The Black Effect, the podcast, the Breakfast Club, his books as being an author, the rebranding of what he is doing, why everybody got something to say about what the fuck Charlamagne got going on. Academics, like it's like everybody's so focused on him. If you just put your head down, chop wood, and carry water, you'll get to work too. Like what are we talking about? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's tacky. Like, I'm not jacking it. I don't like that. I want y'all to get that shit together. Me, I'm here by myself doing my thing. I ain't got time to do all that energy exchange, but I hope y'all get it together. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, please keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's go.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter, fuck her like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn. All your bitches bad, tell them they can come up.